Hello, hello. Welcome to the Friday stream. It's the end of the week. We got some chill tunes on, and we've got the last 3 clone troopers for Star Wars Shatterpoint to get painted. So let's make a start, shall we? How is everyone? I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely week. What up, Headhog? How's it going? Brr. Brr? Is that you cold or you want something printed? Hey, Valrath, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, the Redeem did not... Oh, that's the chill stream. That's why it's brr. For God's sake. For God's sake. The Redeem didn't work. You have my like. Do I have your axe? And your bow? Maybe your sword, possibly. Why is Cloudbot not working? Oh, you have no points. That's why. Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed as heartily as I did, but yeah. Thank you very much for your like, Velrath, much appreciated. So today we have the final 3 clones. We've got Pons and the 2 ARF troopers. Now these are the 3 clones that come in the Mace Windu this party's over box for Shatterpoint. And it's a fairly simple colour scheme. I've got one of the Republic Commandos, which has got a very similar scheme. I've already done the white because we did that on, I want to say Monday, maybe? So it's basically just putting these black kind of Under Armour bits, doing with Black Legion, doing the guns and any weapons in Black Templar, doing the visor. On here we've done it a kind of blue, but on this I think they're just black, I think. And then there's a couple of marks. On Pons himself, we've got some red detailing. The kind of skirt or tunic is black, and then there's some red detailing around. But that's it's not a lot. So I'm hoping to get all 3 done, and then we've got the bases as well, which are going to match this. Well, basically all the ones that I've done, which is Graveyard Grey, and I want to say Sand Golem for the dirt, for the sand, and then they're magnetized as well. Happy days. And then that's all of the Shatterpoint it's all of the Shatterpoint that is built, finished. I've got the Princess Adamala. Padme. I've got the Padme box. That hasn't been built. It's still in shrink wrap. And after next weekend, I should potentially, Hedgehog might be able to verify this. I should have the Plo Koon box as well. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Very attractive. Is that the fact that you won points, or what's very attractive? Right, so we're going to start off with Black Legion. I'm also going to go live. Oh, the magnets, very attractive. God damn it! I'm not going to comment on that one. I'm just not. You've repulsed me. Ha! Right, going live on TikTok as well. I don't even know how to finish that one. He commented. You smell trout? What? I'm going to use a smaller brush for this, just because I really don't want to mess up any of the white armor. Anyway, how was all your weekend? Weeks, even, not weekends. Weeks. What did you get up to? Was it fun? Was it entertaining? Or was it just droll and awful, and you're glad of the weekend? I hope it was entertaining and not the second one. Yeah, some of us don't just work 2 days a week. Wow. Shocking. Shocking behaviour. Shocking comment. I'm mortified, offended. All the things that you were aiming for, I am. I'm in a righteous chat. I'm in there. Is an emote? Oh, in there is an emote for smacking people with trout for bad puns. Right. Okay. That makes more sense. What up, everyone over on TikTok? How's it going? Thank you very much for all the likes and follows. That really does help push the content out to new people. I hope you've had a lovely week. You join me as I start painting the final clones, or final clones so far, for Star Wars Shatterpoint. This is Pons and the ARF troopers from the Mace Windu set. Okay, and we're just doing all the kind of black Under Armour sections. You may have seen me painting up some of the other ones on Monday, or the video that I did of Commander Cody. No, it wasn't Cody, it was one of the normal troopers. It was from Cody's unit though. I'm just being very careful not to get any of this black on the white armour. That's a B2 shoulder on the base, isn't it? That's B2 shoulder and then a B1 just getting There's no respect there. That is no respect for the clanker. The voice of James. Hello, hello. Hello, voice of James. How you doing? You need some clones? What, just for revenge? I mean, that's the, I guess, downside of having quite expensive models in a game is it costs a lot to convert stuff. So those little extra bits kind of don't end up being worth it. Tiffy Mac over on TikTok. Have you done any Fire Slayers? Love the Tyrannid you did. Oh, thank you very much. Have I done any Fire Slayers? I have a while ago. I don't have them because I sold them. But what I do have, it's not a Fire Slayer, but it is a Berserker, a type of Slayer. And this is available on my web store. I will be painting. Ooh, hello. I will be painting this up because I really enjoy the model. I think it's great. But yeah, this is available on my web store at the moment. It's a very cool model. But I will be painting this up very soon. So I don't have any to hand, I'm afraid. If only you could get printed stuff. I know, right? I know. Maybe that could be a thing. Maybe that could be a thing. Just a random guy over on TikTok. How does one obtain Star Wars models without 3D printer or PC in the world? Okay, so if you don't have a 3D printer, these aren't actually 3D printed. These are from a game called Star Wars Shatterpoint. It's a 40mm scale game. So just to show you, here's a Space Marine, which is 32mm, and there's Pons. So it is slightly larger. There is a smaller game called Star Wars Legion that is 28mm. Or, alternatively, you could find some 3D print files and you could hire a print service. Much like the ones you might find on my website. I know, shocking, right? Shocking self-publicity. Self-promotion, that's the word I'm looking for. Warcraft or Warhammer. This is Star Wars, but also, yeah, this is a proxy for Warhammer and other fantasy type games like Kings of War or I don't know. Are there Dwarfs in Conquest? I think there are. Anything that was square based could be used on a round base. No worries, just a random guy. Voice James. My wife just came back from the shop with 2 new rattle cans of black primer this weekend. I have new orcs to prime and paint. Very exciting. That is very exciting. What orcs have you got? Is this 40k orcs? Is this fantasy orcs? Is this non-GW orcs? 40k orcs. Awesome. Awesome. Any particular models or just yes to the orcs? I vaguely remember you saying that you had orcs. I just can't remember. Can't remember all details. I forget many things. Where do you get the Star Wars ones? Okay, so this model is from Star Wars Shatterpoint that you can get. I think I got these from Griffin Gaming UK, which you can find with a quick Google or kind of anywhere that stocks Star Wars Shatterpoint, really. I need to just touch up some of the white armor because I've gone over. And yeah, Star Wars Legion, I don't think Griffin does, but you can get it from multiple other places. You're doing knobs and redoing the combat patrol. Ooh, redoing. Okay. What's the reason for redoing? I'm just doing the visor. I debated starting a new project today, but I wanted to get these clones done because then it's a massive tick. It's a massive thing that I've been wanting to do for ages. I have a project planned, and I even cleaned it up and glued it together today, but I'm going to rethink it because it's incredibly spindly. Some of the parts are very thin. So thin that I don't think it would survive me just touching it with a paintbrush. So I need to have a little rethink about how I'm going to do that. Thank you very much for all the follows and the likes, guys. Over 200 likes over on TikTok already. Thank you, and thank you for the like and the views over on YouTube. I am trying to push my YouTube channel. I'm aware that no videos have gone up recently. However, I can show you what I've been working on very quickly while that's drying. These aren't finished. I wanted kind of batch paint tutorial videos, so I've been doing, these have been requested because people wanted to see my versions of these chapters. We've got a Blood Angels, we've got a Space Wolf, and we've got a Dark Angel. Obviously not finished yet, but I was doing all 3 at the same time. So they need touch-ups and they need finishing. But yeah, all 3 of these tutorials will be available on YouTube very soon. Yeah, it would just be as and when. I've got a kind of commission job at the moment, which I can't show you because I think it's a little secret. But it's like a corporate commercial commission job that has to be done before mid next week. So everything is kind of going into that at the moment. But after that, it will be back onto the YouTube game. Oh, I got an order on the website. Thank you very much to anyone who. If you're in the chat, either chat, thank you very much. I can't show you. I will tell you about it next weekend, but I can't show you. I haven't signed anything. Legally, I probably can show you. However, I won't just in case. Voice of James, I've looked at your website and I have some questions of interest. Do you take custom orders for minis without...
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hey Lee, how's it going? If I don't have STL files, what, as in, like, do I take custom orders if you don't have the files? You would have to provide the files. If I don't have a commercial license for the model, then you would have to provide the files. Where you can find them all over the internet. For 2 reasons. I think it's right that sculptors get paid for their work, so you need to go and purchase the relevant files, or unless it's a free file. And the fact that I can't give an accurate quote without having the physical, like having the file and loading it up. I can eyeball some things, but most things I request the file up front. Oh, that was for you. Oh, the dwarf and the other 3D models looks. Oh, thank you, Tiffy Mac. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind. There's more dwarfs coming very, very soon. One thing I can tease, which I put up on Instagram the other day. I don't know whether this is actually going to show. There you go. This is one of the Demon Smith characters that I've got coming. I literally just built this the other day. YouTube channel, YouTube camera. I know it's very close, but it's essentially the kind of great bull with a Demon Smith Lord on top. And it's very, very cool, and it's chunky, and I've got more of these. So this is exciting. That'll be going on the website very soon, and I've also got this. I just need to print out a base for it. It's I think they're called Big Boy Mushrooms, which I love the name. It's a Mangler Squig kind of proxy. It's a very, very cool sculpt, and actually only in 2 pieces. These are 2 printed pieces joined at the foot there and on the chain there. Apart from that, they are... Oh, and the base, sorry. The base is separate. What scale can you do? Pody, can you give me a bit more context? As in paint or print, or what do you mean? Where's the brush? There's the brush. I'm also DM for my family's Pathfinder games here at home, and I want to incorporate more 3D terrain, figures, NPCs, etc. That being said, I'll hunt down appropriate STLs for you. Yeah, absolutely. I can do terrain as well. I do have an FDM printer. Hang on. FDM, for those of you who don't know, are filament printers, so I can do bigger terrain pieces. And yes, this is terrain and not what you're thinking. TikTok, I won't show this. But this is like an alien tentacle bursting out of the ground. Doesn't necessarily look like that from afar. But yeah, terrain. Yeah, sure. Hey, Antiv. But I can do bigger things like this, like ruins, and I actually have some... it won't work for Pathfinder, but I've got some sci-fi terrain that I will be adding to the store very soon. I just need to do some test prints and things like that. Love Squigs, is that available now? Is that on the website? I don't think they were, but I don't think they are, but they will be very, very soon. Because I've got a whole range. Actually, if you go to... It's different. Actually, if you come over to the YouTube stream, I could show you exactly some of the stuff. Because I did a frame, an art frame, showcasing a lot of that kind of Night Goblin and Squig type models from the Bad Mushroom range. But I can't show you on TikTok, unfortunately, because. But they are actually on the website. If you go to the website and then Art for Sale, and then you scroll down to the piece called Bad Moon Rising, which is for sale, all those models will be available on the website very, very soon. What paints do you use? I thought they were made of plastic. So I use acrylic washers, essentially. They're highly pigmented washers. Right now I'm using something called contrast paints from Citadel Color, but I also use a lot of Army Painter's speed paints. Yeah, they're highly pigmented washers. They're designed to go over a light undercoat, so it tints the white or whatever your light undercoat is. So this blue armor was achieved by 2 speed paints, one called Magic Blue, which is this lighter colour, and then I shaded it with one called Ultramarines Blue. I think that was actually a contrast paint. But it's a very quick way of getting models painted on the battlefield. Bodhi, print size like 1/16. What's 1/16 again? I work in millimeters, not scales. 1/16 is, what's that, 300 mil? 1/16 scale. I can go pretty big. (1/16) scale figures. I can go pretty big. I'm going to say Yes, I can do 116, but it does depend on the file. I print on Elegoo Saturns, and they if the file is split up, then I can print pretty big. Oh, 120mm? Yeah, can totally do 120mm. Again, depending on like, it has to be split up because some of the pieces aren't, and that becomes either it's too big or it's too heavy for the printer. Ultramarine looks absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very kind. That's actually part of a that was done for a tutorial on YouTube. That one's split into 2 parts, so I won't do the other ones in 2 parts. But if you wanted to see the process, you can see the full video over on YouTube. Bedroom terrain. Yes, yeah, bad Tyranid. Yeah, bad Tyranid. By the way, work will not be able to block YouTube as used for training. Yes, see, I knew there was a reason I moved over to YouTube. There you go. You're welcome, Lee. You're welcome. Right, okay, I need to do the gloves on this. Gloves? Yes. Yes, and then that bit's there as well. So yeah, if you have any questions about the process or anything about 3D printing, then please don't be afraid to ask. I'll answer your questions as accurately as I can. Thank you very much to anyone who has placed an order on the website. I have an Etsy store, but I am trying to encourage people to use the website instead, just because then I don't get stung by Etsy fees, which is a general rule of thumb. Like, if you find a seller on Etsy, it's always worth checking to see if they've got their own private website, because they'll probably sell exactly the same things over there, but they don't get stung with Etsy fees, which do make a big difference. So yeah, any small businesses will massively thank you from the bottom of their heart if you use their own websites rather than going through Etsy. Oh, thank you very much for the fist bump over on TikTok. That was pretty cool. I only just caught the animation of that. I've never seen that. That's cool. Hedgehog, are you looking forward to our games? So I'm going up to... I'm actually going to play some games next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm going up to visit one of my mods. And we're going to play some Shatterpoint. And we're going to play some Gaslands. And some 15mm one-page rules. And maybe some Marvel Crisis Protocol. Play all the games. Drink all the rum. And watch all the Godzilla. God, it's going to be a good weekend. He never visits this mod. That's because that mod lives the other side of the world. Thank you very much for all the likes and the follows, guys. Over 1,000 likes over on TikTok already. Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, I am streaming over on YouTube at the moment, in which case you get a slightly better camera and a face cam as well. You can actually see me. And I'm trying to build my YouTube up at the moment. I am currently chasing YouTube partner, and I'm just needing the watch hours, and we're very close to being halfway there on the watch hours to get YouTube partner. So if you are able to swing by YouTube, I would massively appreciate it. Ah, thank you very much for the roses, Jess. Thank you very much. Is that Clone Trooper part of a pack? Yes, this Clone Trooper comes with the 2 ARF Troopers. Focus, there we go. And they come in the This Party's Over pack, which is the one with Mace Windu. I've already painted Mace. He is in a box out of reach at the moment. But this is actually, yeah, these are the last 3 clones that I need to do on all the models that I have assembled so far. Yajari! Hey, Yajari, how's it going? Execute Order 67. The dance at once won. What? What? Who is your favourite clone? I mean, for me, it's got to be Rex, isn't it? It's got to be Rex. There's... Oh, I don't know, actually. There's some sick ones in Bad Batch. I haven't finished Bad Batch though, to be fair. I think I've only seen season... I I think I've seen the beginning of season 2, but I haven't seen much past that. I do want to continue on with it because I know the new season just came out, and it is very good. I think I burnt out on Star Wars animated shows though. I watched all of Clone Wars in one sitting. Not in one sitting, but like I binged it, and then I went straight into Bad Batch and went, oh no, I'm burnt out, and then stopped Bad Batch. Yujari, in Legends there is an Order 67 which was given, and Cody and companions are dancing right away. Really? That's hilarious. I can see why that's just Legends though. Season 2 is left on a cliffhanger. So Season 3 is the one that's out, that's just been released, right? I don't think I made it to the end of Season 2. I will go back and watch it. It's definitely on my list of things to do. I just fancy watching something out. I just finished watching Lioness over on Amazon Prime. And before that, I just finished Yellowstone as well, or I'm up to date. I think they've still got half a season to release on Yellowstone. So I'm on a bit of a kind of Taylor Sheridan fix at the moment because he created both of those shows. But now I finished Lioness, I don't know. Do I go back and watch Bad Batch? I'm tempted by the Avatar live action show. It does look good. I know it's going to be different, but it does look good. Legends is better than any Disney lore. Legends have Grey Jedi, which I like the idea of Grey Jedi. They don't, canonically they don't exist. But I like the concept. There's I can't remember if it was Sam Witwer or Freddie Prinze Jr. that did a really funny interview. It was basically a rant about how the Jedi and the Sith actually work, and the fact that you can't argue with this because this came from George Lucas himself. So suck it. But it was a very funny interview. If you haven't seen it already. Season 3 just came out. Right, okay, cool. Lucas Canon tears were better than anything Disney did with them. Lucas Canon tears? I don't know that. The light side, the dark side, and the mood lighting side. Yeah, that's a very different Star Wars. Very different Star Wars. I think I've seen that video. They removed most of the main points of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, really? Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers in chat. I'm intrigued to go and watch it. I'm intrigued. Oh, hang on. Emails. Are these important emails that I need to deal with now? Ooh, maybe. Oh. Okay, alright, that's fine. Sorry if you just lost the camera for a second. Lucas had 4 tiers how canon something was. Oh, really? Okay. From yes, I approve to like to nope, not on my toe. Oh, okay. That's okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Either something is either canon or not. But I guess with something like Star Wars, you've got so much fan stuff that you've got to. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. I get it. In my mind, something is either canon or it's not. And I don't mind either way. But having a tiered system's weird in my head. That's weird. A Spanish show coming to Denver called The Empire Strips Back. Brilliant. Wonderful. Thank you very much for all the likes over on TikTok. How you doing today? Okay. We've got nice chilled out music. I don't know if you can hear the chilled out music over on TikTok. Hopefully you can. Disney made almost all stuff that happens in the books to nope, not canon. Yeah, that's when it went over to. That's when Legends was kind of started, right? That's when. Because isn't it in Legend? I mean, Legends. They're kind of taking some stuff from Legends. Oh, I can't say that because that is a spoiler for Mando. But yeah, there are some things that are kind of passing over. So it's intriguing to think where they're going to take some future projects. I mean, I could spoil you Ahsoka. Oh, I've seen Ahsoka. That's. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing. I think we're talking about the same thing. It was towards the end of Ahsoka and the very last scene of the latest season of Mando. No, they're not really the same thing. But yeah. Anyway, no spoilers. But yes. Okay. Saying thank you very much for the follows over on TikTok. I'm just going to alter the camera a little bit so you got a better view. There we go. I mean the new season, but anyway. Oh, ooh. How do you know? How do you know? I really enjoyed Ahsoka. I really enjoyed Ahsoka. It was nice to have something that like directly carried on from established other established content. I do know some things about LucasArts that I do not want to know. Oh, ooh, okay. I am so intrigued, Yajari. I know that because I met someone at a wedding who worked on one of the Star Wars projects that has been announced but not like announced. So I know that has, I think it's finished filming, but it's been very quiet about it. So I don't know whether it was principal photography or I don't know. But there is a project that has been worked on that is going to be quite interesting. But I haven't seen anything about it, so. I'm not. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Just teasing. Just teasing. Just put those little nuggets out there on the road. Okay. Right. I'm just going to check the artwork. Okay, so the lenses are black, but they've also got like a respirator. Oh, that's an awkward thing to paint. Are you moving house? Is that for work? Are you relocating or? Oh, this is a horrible angle to get these lenses. certainly gonna have to. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, you got your new assignment. Hey, cool. Are you moving far? I'm assuming you're staying in the country, although you might not. I can and will time people out for dropping spoilers. No, I know. No, very much a spoiler-free channel. Okay, is that all of the black? Yeah, there's a couple of bits that I need to touch up with the white there, but I think that's all of the Under Armour done. So one more, and then we can start doing a little bit of touch up, and then a little bit more. We'll go on to the weapons, I think, afterwards. Not a free spoiler channel. No, spoiler-free channel, not a free spoiler channel. Oh, you're staying in the town, just another location. Oh, okay. From the flying wing to the sports medic wing. Cool, okay. Are you excited? When does that happen? Okay, where do I want to start? Let's start here. I hate having to wait for IPA to arrive. How are you getting on with 3D printing, Antiv? I feel like you want to throw that thing out the window. Yujari might even get to go. Might get to go to the Olympics. Nice. That would be amazing. I'm assuming under like a medical duty. I'm assuming. Apart from that massive issue, quite good now. Okay, cool. You got it sorted out. Good. As a doctor, you do medical duty. I assumed I wanted to double check just in case you decided to start running or swimming or something like that. I don't know whether it was like, oh yeah, I'm a doctor, but also in my spare time I'm an Olympic athlete. Just throw that one in there. Yujari, my Elegoo is chewing out some 187 models right now. Are these your tiny ones for the train set? Yeah. I'm so intrigued. In about 20 years' time, I'm expecting a photograph from Yujari of a finished train set that is going to blow my mind. And if I don't get that photograph, Yujari, I'm going to be very, very disappointed and upset. So I'm throwing that down now. Would be hilarious, me in one-piece swimsuit with the other girls in the base and just owning them. Do it. Or just, if you make it to the Olympics on the medic team and then one day just sneak into the competition. Lee, just had my first print fail on my Mars 2 Pro yesterday, so I have to clean it so I can finish Adepticon Army bases. What failed on it? Time on 50 meters is like 2 minutes too slow. I haven't been like swimming for ages. There's no everyone down here like sea swims, which is great, but well, I say it's great. Bloody cold. And personally not very enjoyable. But there's no proper swimming pools down here, I don't think. Not really. There's a couple of outdoor kind of... Oh, there's one there, I suppose, but it's kind of small. You get all the ones in the hotels and things like that, but there's no like public swimming pool. Which I kind of miss just going swimming. I swam a lot when I was younger. Funny, you did get what I do for sports to stay fit. Aoki can remember things. What? I don't remember things. What did I remember? What did I... Remind me what I remembered. Train sets? I don't think that keeps you fit. By just swimming as a sport. This is because you said that. Did I remember that? I didn't. Hang on. Oh, because I said running or swimming. Oh, yeah. Let's. Yeah, I remembered that. Let's just assume that wasn't a complete random lucky guess, shall we? Totally. Yep, remembered that. But you remember my face. I do remember your face. That's true. Lee, I was making some movement-based connectors, and they panacked? Is that supposed to be pancaked? I'm assuming pancaked on the FEP. Ugh. So, I mean, that's not a big cleanup, to be fair. You got a screen. Has the Mars got a vac clean setting? Because I usually, whenever I get a fail like that, if something just pancakes onto the FEP, I'll run the screen clean program, or tank clean, I think it's called. Take it all up. Run a little run the spatula through the resin to make sure nothing's there, and then just crack on. I don't bother emptying the vat unless it's like a big fail. Okay, so it's just the... Oh, I've got a little bit there. And then, oh, this is going to be tight. Are we going to get away with it? I think we did. So just the gloves and the lenses to do, and then we can move on to the weapon. And I'll swap out brushes for that. Okay, here we go. So Yujari, you how long have you got until you actually move? Did you say? I don't think you said. Yes, pancake. I type goody. It's okay, Ogre. I ain't judging. Little bit under there. Okay. Almost done with this black. It's gonna be so nice to get all these clones done, and all the Shatterpoint done. To be fair, so that's not only a like an army done. That's a full game system done, which is a very cool feeling. May. Okay, so you got a couple of months left. How long I have to pay my current? Oh, okay. So you're still in rental contract for them. Okay. It's a good project to have completed within a year. That's not a long time for me. To be fair, that's pretty good. I'm gonna see that as a compliment. I know it wasn't meant as a compliment, but I'm seeing it as a compliment. Okay. That's the visor. Now we can move on to the gun. Ella. Oh, hey Ella, how's it going? Boyfriend loved the Rocket League car so much. Thank you for everything. Oh, I'm really happy he enjoyed it. Good, good. I hope you had a good birthday. And thank you very much for commissioning me to do it. That was a lot of fun. I was quite happy with how that turned out, actually. Right. Black Templar. It wasn't a dig, it was a legit statement. You said you'd have it done by July. Now that's a dig. That's true. That's true. I did say I'd have it done by July 2023. But since then I had more models. That was just the starter set. And since then I've had 3 additional boxes. Ah, thank you, Ella. That's very kind. Airborne, thank you very much for the follow over on TikTok. Much appreciated. I didn't know when I would have to move, so I just submitted I want out today, and it's valid after the 15th, so 2 months from... Oh, okay, okay. 2 months notice then. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Dog, only finished the starter set last week. Oh yeah! You only just finished it. So we're both behind. Out forward, advice for beginners in painting models. Do not compare your work to other people. Don't be afraid to mess up and just have fun. If you haven't got a model yet, then just go into a hobby store and look around, and don't worry about building an army or anything like that, or making sure that it works for the game. Pick something you like the look of. Go for the rule of cool. If it's cool, pick it up, and then grab look at the box art colours, and then go and get a little selection of paints that matches all of the basic colours for that model. There are lots of starter sets out there for paints and hobby tools. I'd recommend looking at Army Painter. They do some very good starter sets. I would not get any Games Workshop brushes. Move straight past them. Ignore them. Ignore the Games Workshop brushes. I've never rated them. I don't think they're very good. If you're going on budget, then look at the Army Painter brushes. If I could stop buying things, I'd be finished with them too. I know, but I make sure you don't stop buying things, so you know. Antiv, Augie, what's the best way to remove the white stuff from a bottle of dirty IPA I've had sitting on my windowsill? Remove the white stuff. You can filter it, but it does get to a point where the IPA becomes unusable. You do have to... I mean, you can... No, I'm not going to suggest that because that's incredibly dangerous. It gets to a point where you just have to replace it, and put the whole bottle out in the sun for a day or two. Make sure it's cured, and then you just bin it like any other plastic. Unfortunately, it is just another. It's a consumable for the whole thing. Airborne, what did you use to build the trooper? As in, what's it made out of? I use super glue, if that helps. Grim Reaper, hello. So this is hard plastic. It's like any kind of model kit. And I used this stuff. This is very, very good super glue. I was introduced to this last year and haven't looked back. It's very, very good super glue. You can pick it up on Amazon. But you said not to paint an army. I never said not to paint an army. When did I say that? I don't believe you. I feel like you're lying and fibbing. Does it smell good? I'm not going to sniff glue live. I'm not going to sniff glue in front of you all. Sorry, Airborne. Does that answer your question? Sorry, I didn't know quite where you were going with that. Did you? Were you asking if I made this from scratch? Oh, it answered your question. Okay, cool. Oh, no, don't get... There we go. That's fine. We're good. Only use plastic glue. Tammy extra thin. I haven't used plastic glue in years. I just use super glue. I much prefer it. Prefer it much more? Much prefer it? That's not right. Wait, that means you sniff glue off stream. Is that what you're... Why you're short? Wow. Coming in with the... Antiv, you're not that much taller than me. From what I remember? You're not that much taller than me. I wonder how many people in this year events are going to come up to me and went, "You're shorter than we thought." Because if there's anything like 2023, it will be a lot. Speaking from experience, yes, all right, you're taller than me. Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic. Very careful, don't get it on the edges. Ah, I didn't get it on the edges, so I did get a big splodge in his arm. No! No! Well, alright, that's a little bit of touch-up that I need to do. Damn it. Okay. Right. Just ponds now. I was going to say a lot of people last year, are you going to GriffCon this year or not? I am planning, I am penciled in for GriffCon. I don't think it's been officially announced. I would very much like to go. I believe I'm going. Nothing's been finalized yet. But I would very much like to go, and there are plans for me to go. So I don't want to say 100% yes, but I'd very much like to. Everyone's acrylic. You're acrylic. What? Why? What? Everyone's acrylic. Oh, a critic. God damn. Head Dog, you will be the death of me. You just. And I know you're proud about that. Ooh, I need to print those extra 15mm things for my jackals, don't I? Those probably won't be painted. I just won't have time before the weekend. So if you want to play 3K against the jackals, there will be two things. I think two things. Yeah, two things that won't be painted. But that's on you for upping the points. Bashing on the hairless man again. Wow! Wow, Yajari comes in with the bold comment. Oh my god. Guys! Why? Why the hate? What hate? That's true. That's true. There was no hate. It was a comment. It was a comment. That's very true. There wasn't hate. The hairless man. That makes me feel naked. I don't know why. He's so paranoid behind you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't increase the paranoia. I'm very excited for Rum and Godzilla, by the way. Very, very excited for Rum and Godzilla. Is it going to be a repeat of what was it? Ford versus Ferrari, Le Mans '66, or whatever it is, whatever year that film was. Where we finish watching it and then just go on a YouTube deep dive and then realise the sun is up. I vaguely remember us kind of standing at your window going, why is the sun up? Because it's morning. Yeah, but why is it up? Because it's morning. Oh. Probably should go to bed. Yeah, probably should. Ujari, I can give you hate, but I don't know if the rest of Cornwall likes that then. Why? What? I mean, I wouldn't like it. Don't worry about the rest of Cornwall. I wouldn't like it if you give me hate. Don't give me hate. Still need to acquire it, but hoping I can. Okay. Monster Marathon? I'm all about it. Is this Godzilla -1? I don't know where it's out. And is it Godzilla -1 and Shin Godzilla? Are we doing Shin Godzilla as well? Or Godzilla Shin? I think it's Shin Godzilla, right? That's like the horror one. I'm excited for both. You wouldn't need to worry about yourself then anymore. What if you... What? You wouldn't need to worry about yourself then anymore if you gave me... What? Huh. Feels like we should... It's meant to be good. Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm all about it. Yeah, Yajari's broken my brain. Yajari has broken the brain. No! Guys, my white paint spurted all over me. No jokes. I opened the pot and white paint spurts. I can't say that on TikTok. I can't say the bad stuff. It was white and sticky and went everywhere. Anyway. I can't say that I'm on TikTok. Live on TikTok. I can't say the bad things. Alright. Okay, let's just do a little bit of touch up. Which is... Just make sure that white line around the edge is nice and clean, because that's going to be red in a bit. Did I do the gun? I did do the gun. Okay, cool. Oh, Hog, I found out today that I don't think Helldivers is ever coming to Xbox, unfortunately. I think that's a no-go. Sad, sad times. Will the sequel be Godzilla 0 or -2? Ooh, that's a good question. Helldivers is a piece of junk? What? That you are the first person that I've seen who has said that, Yujari. It looks brilliant. Because they're crap anti-cheat? As in like lots of people are cheating. I mean that's I would never blame that on a game. I wouldn't blame that on the game. That's just people. If people want to cheat in a game, then that's ruining the game for themselves. I wouldn't say that's the game's fault. Okay, right. I think... I want to just grab a little bit more, so I've missed a couple of bits of black. A couple of bits on fingers that I saw somewhere. Oh, hang on. And then ponds, I think there was. Yeah, there it is. Just double check. I think this knee. Game Guide's kernel level anti-cheat program messes with Windows, and Windows does not like to be messed with. Oh, okay, so it's messing with your ability to play the game. even though you're not cheating. Okay, yeah, no, I can see how that would be frustrating. That sucks. Right, what else do I need to do for these? Let's have a look at the models. Okay, so they've got 3 kind of blue dots on their helmets, but that's pretty much it for these guys. Hedgehog, are you anywhere near your... Actually, I can just check on your Instagram, actually. I want to match... Not for any particular reason, but I want to match your B1 battle droids to the one that's dead on the base. Where's your Instagram? Instagram. And we head over to Hedgehog. Hedgehog. What? Why am I verified? Why? Inactivity during current live? What? What? There we go. Okay. Hedgehog, there we go. Just finding a picture of some B1 battle droids. There we go. There they are. So I need to. They're very similar colour to the floor. Actually, no, it doesn't. That doesn't matter because it's on a metal surface. That's fine. That might be why I put it on a metal surface. Amazing. That sounds that sounds annoying as hell, Yajari, but it does sound like a without dismissing it, it sounds like a one-off or like a rare problem. That does suck though, and there's no way you can't get a refund. No, that sucks. Is that something that's likely to be like patched so you can enjoy it? Because it does. It looks like a lot of fun. If I wasn't so engrossed in Power World and Baldur's Gate when I get back to it, I'd seriously look at getting it. Power World definitely has my attention though. That issue with Protect. Oh, that sucks. I'm assuming it has to go through and protect. Dario, can I ask what paint you prefer to work with? Citadel, Army Painter, or other? So I prefer, not necessarily a brand, I just prefer a style. I prefer the contrast and speed paint ranges. That's mainly what I use. That's what I'm using right now. On this model, I've been using both Citadel Contrast and Speed Paint. Right now, it's Speed Paint. So I prefer a type of paint rather than a brand. And it's mainly between Army Painter and Citadel. The thing with the servers, they did increase the server sizes because M-Protect does not understand they are... Oh, right, okay. Is this like a known issue with Helldivers, or is it still fairly rare? No worries, Lee. I'll probably be gone by then. I'm probably going to stop around 6-ish, but it depends if I get these finished. which I think I will. I just need to, it's basically the base detail and the red on Pons himself. But if not, I will see you next week. Enjoy your meeting. Yeah, I think that's the thing. The game isn't bad. It's that particular issue that you're having with running the game, which is totally understandable. I get that. I had that. What did I have that? I had that with a game at some point. I can't remember what. That it was a very good game, but just getting it to run was not worth the stress. Thing with the anti-cheat is widespread, but Sony just saying not our problem. Oh, that sucks. I was going to say, have you got... I mean, this does involve more money, depending on how much you want to play the game. Have you got a PS5? Okay, there we go. There's the B1. There we go. Helldivers 2 is fantastic. Took everyone by surprise. Yeah, I saw a video, I think it was on TikTok, discussing that we're coming towards the end of AAA titles in gaming, and there's going to be a big move back to indie developers off the back of things like Power World and Helldivers. Workaround for the anti-cheat interfering is delete the anti-cheat, run the game as admin, restart your machine. That's not how that should work. No, that is not how that should work. Well, hopefully you'll get something sorted. Or have you just kind of given up on the game? Thank you very much for all the likes over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Chatting, just checking. Awesome, cool. Right, tiny little bit of white, just to do a little bit of touch up. That's good. And then that's a B2, so let's go to how Hedgehog painted his B2s. Where are the B2s? There. Okay, so they're silver, aren't they? They are actually metallic. Damn you for using metallics. After move day, I'll get a new machine anyway. Oh, okay. So you're upgrading. Okay. You used metallics. Damn you for using metallics. Actually, I've used metallics, so that's fine. I'm complaining for nothing. Polished silver. Will that work? Let's go polished silver and then put a wash over it. It'll look a little different, but you'll get the idea. Polished silver's got great coverage. Not quite as good as Vallejo Chrome, but it's pretty up there. Going nuts on the likes over on TikTok. Thank you very, very much. Just past 2,000 likes. Yeah, I think once I've had my fill with Power World, I think I'll look at Helldivers. I want to get back to Baldur's Gate, but Baldur's Gate is absolutely fantastic, but there's some times where I just want to have like a bit of a mindless game, and Baldur's Gate, I that's my thinking game, which is great, but it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's not end of a working day. It's not always what you need. No, Satisfactory is a lot of fun, but because they made the move at Epic after the Kickstarter, I'll never play that. Is it on the Epic server now? What was the promise that I'm unaware of what went down. Okay, that's the silver. I'll put a little bit of wash just to define that when that's dry. I think we'll move on to the Steam key for backing their Kickstarter. Okay. Right, it's 5:15. I'm going to stop the TikTok stream because my phone is low on battery. If you want to continue watching the stream, head over to the YouTube channel and I will see you there. If not, thank you very much for coming and hanging out, and I will see you on Monday. Monday is the next stream. So head over to the YouTube channel. I'm live over there still, and I will be until 6 o'clock. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Shush. There we go. The deal with Epic made it exclusive to Epic, and it's now on Steam. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm not, like, that just means more people will get to play it, right? I don't necessarily see a point, unless that kind of screwed people over. Where was that arm, actually? I need to touch up that arm. Two people independent from another gifted it to me on Epic and Steam, but now not going to play it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm trying to think if there's any games that I don't want to play on like moral reasons. I don't think there is. I don't play a lot of games, to be fair, anymore. At the moment, I am only playing Palworld and Baldur's Gate. I'm literally playing no other games. Right, Ponds. Ponds. Right, red. That's Slaughter red. That's not blood red. That's definitely a darker red. So let's go with that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Playing the hell out of RoboQuest. What's RoboQuest? I haven't heard of RoboQuest. What's RoboQuest? Okay, this is Deep Red. This is Slaughter Red. Fun little roguelike. Okay, I don't think I've played a roguelike. I've heard a lot about them. Roguelikes are things like Hades, right? I never played Hades. Although I have a funny feeling that I'd love Hades. I saw Hedgehog playing it. It did look like fun. I was playing a lot of Diablo, but then other games came out. Actually, the other game that I really want to get back to at some point is going to be Cyberpunk, because I really do enjoy that game. Love the aesthetics for Cyberpunk. It's probably my favourite aesthetics for a game out at the moment. Okay, so these nice little red detailing around the skirt. And there's a couple of bits on the armor, very similar to Cody and the sniper clones. I'm kind of liking these Friday chill streams. I think I've moved on from the mental streams that used to be Twitch, where it was running around, and it was a lot of fun. But no, I'm enjoying the more chilled out aspect of streaming. Brings it back to a kind of painting as a meditative state. Meditative? Lots of T's. All the T's. You know what I mean. I think I'll finish the new main board for the Ender 6 and get it to print. Finally, I've upgraded that monster to an E3D Revo Hemera Direct Drive. Your ability to take things apart and make them into monsters scares me, in a good way, but it does scare me. I feel like Yajari is part of what is it, Cyberdyne? Okay. Detailing. Oh, hello. Dario Del Rio, thank you very much for the sub. I recognise you from TikTok, thank you. Okay, so it's kind of an edge round there. Yeah, that's kind of... From what I can see of that paint job, that's kind of what it is. I'm that Ripper Doc that will install your new Mantis blades without the painkiller, obviously. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. That you do scare me in a fun way, but you do scare me a little bit. The fact that you take apart computers and humans with the same mentality is yeah. You're like an orc mad doc that if I came to you on the battlefield with my leg hanging off, you'd be like, oh, that's a shame. I got some wheels. That'll be better, right? Taking apart humans, one way to put medicine in a bad spotlight. It's only a bad spotlight if you don't put them back together afterwards. Okay, so what else we got? I might look like... do I want to put a little extra shading on these? No, I haven't done it on the rest of them. That's fine. They're a little darker on... The armour's a little darker on... I'm going for a clean look, though, so that's fine. The gloves... Those are red. I'm still tempted to kind of weather the clone's armor a little bit. Let's just angle that camera a little better. There we go. Also, I have a friend over here and she was like, did he really just lick his brush? Hello, friend. And yes, I did. There wasn't any paint on it, don't worry. Do not judge the brush lickers. It is a noble art. No, we must make sure it is not left or lost to the savages of time. Autumn! Hey, how's it going? Tiny little bit of detail there. There we go. What else is there? The knee pads. Knee pads are red. Okay, we need a new emote on the Discord. Alki with brush liquor on it. There's actually like, I had I wouldn't say a professional photo shoot. My friend who is a professional photographer did a couple of snaps for me. It wasn't a full-on photo shoot, but it was. There's a photo of me pensively looking off into the distance, licking a brush with a Space Marine in hand. When I hit YouTube Partner, I can do that. Kind of unlocks the membership program, which is essentially like Twitch subs for those of you who don't know. That gives me access to emotes that you guys can use in the chat. So I can go and get all the old ones, but I might go and get some new ones made, or figure out some new ones. So a brush liquor Alki could indeed be in the playing cards. There's a hair that's been stuck there with the spray, the undercoat, and it's not coming off. There we go. Autumn, how are you this fine Friday? You had a good week? Okay, just around the back of this knee, and then there's a little bit on the ankle of the armor that needs to go red as well. And a white spot emoji called paint with the quotation marks. It was paint. Look, it was paint. I promise. Alki blames we for taking apart humans and is now surgically removing hairs from a stormtrooper's belly. It was his leg. Hypocrisy. Well, it was... Yeah, no, I got no defense. I got no defense on this one. At least you've got a license to do it. I just use my better judgment. Let's get those lines as straight as possible. There we go. And then another one round the other leg. And then I think we're on to kind of shading the droids on the bases. And then we can do the bases and then we're done. Which means there's all the Shatterpoint done, and then I've got to build some. I've got to build Padme's box. And that's gonna be quite fun because there's no lightsabers, there's no clones. That's a very different box to work on. Lots of fabric and lots of bright colours, so that's gonna be quite fun. I'll make sure I do at least one of the handmaidens on TikTok for a video. Right, okay, so I need to do a little bit of quick dry brushing on the droid. Where's the best dry brush? You'll do. Oz! Hey Oz, how's it going? Execute Order 66. Well, now I'm sad because now I know exactly what Order 66 was and how it was done. And you've made me sad, Oz. You've made me sad. Why would you do that? Why? Why? I need a bone white. Is that colour? Boop, boop, boop. What was the sale on? Let's see. Cool. Cool. Today has made money. Yay! Yay for money day. Order 69. That's it. That's a. Yes, it's really a thing. Oh no! What is it with today and me spurting paint everywhere? Sorry, I'm just cleaning my tip after a spurting accident. Yes. Maintain the eye contact. Aoki did it again. Can't control myself. Supposed to be a family-friendly stream. Ha! Lol. Spurting paint. It is paint. It is. This one has bone white in the name. Spurting boner white everywhere. Sorry, bone white. Ha ha ha. Alright. Little bit of dry brush just to take the harshness of this droid's armor off. If your paint is leaking then that bad, then see a doctor. You're not the boss of me. Don't try and wait. No, how do I say this without being utterly disgusting? You can't. Never mind. No, I can't say that in good faith on the internet or in general in public. There we go. I think that's similar to Hedgehog's droids. It's close enough. It's close enough. Right. Shading on this, whatever this is called, B2. The dock is already here and I'm disgusted. don't judge me. Don't judge me. You're jarring, no. It's going to be rattling grime, isn't it? It's going to be thinned down rattling grime. Ooh, no, actually, there's no brown on Hedgehogs. It's black. So we're going to thin down some grim black. You're judging? I know you're judging. I know. I crave judgment. Give me that brush. There we go. Prepare for judgment. I have a feeling this is going to get dark. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, watered down grim black. You make a good black wash. Hello. I remember this. Ooh, watered down black, grim black. Very good black wash. Big fan of that. Judge me harder, Daddy Alki. Well, there's something I didn't want to read or say on a Friday. Or any day. Any day, really. Dear God, watch my viewership utterly plummet. Oh no, it went up. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I don't think I actually shaded that belt. Alki goes down the egal route. We went down that route years ago. Shame we can't clip stuff anymore. I know, isn't it? Isn't it a shame? Isn't it a shame you can't get blackmail on me? What a pity. Oh, I've got the bloody gun there that I haven't put. No, I just missed this belt completely. I was wondering why it looked a little odd. Okay, that. A little bit there. Might just put a little bit more. Cool, right. Oh, sorry, I bet just randomly cut out after you said hi and was sad with the Palpatine hologram. No worries, Oz, no worries. You know there's a second pistol in the holster. Yeah, I know, I just saw it. I'm gonna sort it out in a second. I'll just touch up on the sections around the B2 droid. There we go. I think I might make this glow a little bit like the laser marks that we've had on the other bits of the bases. But for now, we will grab the basing brush. Basing brush, where are you? There you are. And we'll start throwing some stuff on the base. So we're going to go with Gravelord Grey. Hey, Oz, welcome back. Ijari, but I should prepare me some food. It's almost 7 p.m. so the bearded bald man can have some rest from the sass. I never have rest from your sass. Your sass is constant, even when I'm not streaming. It's just there in the ether. I can feel it at all times. No worries. Have a lovely dinner, and we'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. Okay, Gravelord Grey. Oz, talk to me. Tell me, how's life? How's life down under? See you soon in Cornwall with the hatred we spoke of. That's so sinister. That's so sinister. Ah, why do you hate me? Why? Why, Yajari? What did I do? What did I do? So sinister. If you turn up with like medical scrubs and a bone saw, I am running in the other direction. You know my face. Oh yeah, no, I know your face, and I will pick you out in a crowd and run. Anyway. Also, in other news, have a lovely weekend. Oz, so while I got you, can I pay you to print me something cool for Bran to commission paint for me? Like a sexy three-way comms. Okay, I'm looking at that. I'm thinking a cool lizard man. I've got to find a cool STL. Yes, absolutely, Oz. I can do that. And I can ship it up to Bran for him to paint, and then he can ship it back to you. Yeah, absolutely. There's loads. I'm trying to think if I've got any cool lizard man models. Depends on the scale. Depends what you're after, to be honest. But yes, that's something we can certainly work out, my friend. You find the file. I do the printy print. Take care, Yajari. Take care. We'll see you soon. Oh yeah, OPR. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely look at OPR, Oz. I'll tell you what, drop me a message on Discord. Drop me a message on Discord and we'll figure something out. But yeah, OPR Lizardmen I think are probably the best out there. I think. With a couple of exceptions for like random models. But there are some sick OPR, just everything in general, to be honest. God, I love that company. Another company I've been really, I printed out a couple of models recently, is Raging Heroes, and I used to back them when they were back on Patreon, and now they kind of do their own thing on their own website. But their models are really cool, and I just got their Cyberpunk month. And the models are very, very cool. Actually, the Raging Heroes was one of the models that I wanted to do, but it's so spindly. So this is a project that I've got lined up, but you can see how tiny those contact points are. And just touching it with a brush is... So I need to rethink this. I might do it as a little diorama, as him jumping from something. You got the OPR, sorry, and Dread Behemoth, and it's amazing. Yeah, that thing's huge, isn't it? That thing's utterly massive. Right, a little bit of white paint. A little bit of touch up, and then we'll head over to the was it Sand Golem is the paint I was using. I think I'm pretty certain that was the paint I was using. Let's just feather that out so it doesn't look too odd. Either this month or maybe next month, depending on my secret agent contract. Ooh! I can't talk about. I'm kind of like 006 now. What are you doing for work now, Oz? Are you a secret agent? Is that what you're doing full time, or is it part time? Part time secret agent shit. Is it the biggest thing you've printed minus the big base? Is that the biggest thing I've printed? It's definitely up there. But I printed when I had Nom Nom commercial license. I was doing the 176mm sculpts, and some of those were like huge. There's one Nom Nom model that I never ended up printing. It was Magic. Terra Magic or Magic Terra from Final Fantasy something. And the 75mm scale version of that was bigger than some of the 178 scale other sculpts. The 178 was massive. It was 400mm, I want to say, tall. Something like 40 centimeters tall. Can you post a link? It might not work actually because links don't work in YouTube chat. If you want to send it to me on Discord, I can have a look there. Yeah, YouTube's really funny with links, annoyingly. Like, I allow links, but YouTube doesn't. It's very annoying. Right, kind of just need to wait for this to dry now. Oh, I can do Saturn Golem there. Let me know when you've sent it, and I'll go and take a butcher's. Oh, I need to do the blue on their helmets. I forgot about that. Let's do... Oh, no, because that's going to change the angle that they're sat at. Damn it! I'm just kind of waiting on... Why didn't... When... Oh, it's because I painted the bases off stream. I was wondering why it was different this time. I may have to just do the bases at another time. Because I gotta wait for them to dry. Although this one's pretty much dry, so we're gonna do the edges of that. The rim! We're doing the rim. Where's the bad and black? There's a bad and black. We've only got 11 minutes anyway, so. Oh my god, I can't believe I've almost got all these done. What's tomorrow? Saturday. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I am waiting for paint to arrive. And then I am continuing on with this super secret commission. That I totally underquoted for. such is life. But yeah, Oz, Discord me about the a print job, and we'll figure something out. I can definitely point you in the direction of some very, very cool models. Let's take a quick moment while I'm doing the base to have a quick say a quick thank you to everyone who's continuing to support me over on YouTube. To those of you who are kind of active chatters, but also those who are just hanging out in the background and just having me on while you go about your day-to-day life. I really do appreciate it. Like, as I've said many times before, this is my job, this is what I do for a living, and all your support really does mean a lot. And whether it's just watching my content, or donating, or to those of you who used to subscribe over on Twitch, to those of you who are planning on joining the membership when that program gets up and running, buying anything from my web shop or the Etsy store, or getting 3D prints printed from me and commissioning me to paint and everything like that. Every single thing like that really does, like, it keeps the lights on and helps me live. So I take a moment to thank you all. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, which has no end in sight. I ain't stopping anytime soon. The landscape may change, but the plan does not. Sand Golem, is that the paint I was using? Yes. Is that where I was using it? Yes. Oh, is that the right paint? Oh no, that's not the right paint. That's not the right. What did I use? Oh, was it Agros Dunes? I think it was Agros Dunes. Was it Agros Dunes? Yes, it was. Oh, you're on Starlink. Okay, let's be Rocky. If it's your job, the support does mean a lot, but it also keeps your lights on and yours and Bailey's bellies full. This is true. This is true. I actually, like, this month, I'm gonna, sorry, not this month, last month, February, I'm gonna jinx it now, but was the best month I've had in a while in regards to sales on, mainly through Etsy, but also through the web store. It's probably the best month the web store's ever done. And by best, I mean, hasn't been abysmal. It's been the first month in quite a while. I don't want to say year, but it's been it was the first month in quite a while that I go, I don't feel like I'm worrying about money. Like, not actively. I'm not splurging. I'm not going like, yeah, throw the money. Not at all. But it was the first time I'm like, I'll do decent food shop, and I actually went and bought myself an air fryer and bought some got some new clothes and things like that, and things that I've been meaning and wanting to get for a while. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be careful, but I can do this, which is the first time it's happened for a long time. So yeah, it's that kind of, every now and again you need one of those months. So thank you very much. I probably just jinxed it completely for March now. March is going to be the worst on record. Right, we are going in with Agros Dunes, and I hope this is the colour that I used. Yes, it is. Agros Dunes is a great base colour. Really good base colour. Perfect for this style. Yeah, Oz, what are you doing at the moment? Because last I heard from you is you moved from where you were. You moved out, I think, with family, out in the country a little bit. Is that correct? Is that still the situation? And you changed jobs. And I think that's the last I was kind of up to date. Still here? Cool. There's something nice about living with kind of family, especially in this economy. Okay, that's that. And I think I'm gonna have to wait until the rest of this has dried off before I go and do anything else. So I may have to call it there, because there's nothing else I can do on these. I kind of do want to weather the armor a little bit. I kind of like how clean they are, but it's quite cartoony. It kind of works. Oz, I've had a few jobs around here, and 2023 was set up year for my self-employment. 2024 is phase 2. Colour me intrigued. Constantly learning tech moves so far. Yeah, it does. I'm not catching up. I'm keeping up with social media changes, but yeah, it moves quick. I'm still getting to grips with YouTube and that side of content creation. But yeah, okay, cool. Right, so we've got these two clones. Obviously, this one needs the base rimmed, and I will. There's a couple of laser marks on this one and that one that will do like the others, and then that one needs the base rimmed as well. And I think that's it. Actually, I might do a laser burn mark in that arm there. But apart from that, I think they're done. So thank you very much for coming and hanging out. Just quietly, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but I've never picked up any minis. Oz, there are so many Star Wars models out there. Shatterpoint they are very, very cool models. They are, they're not, I wouldn't say they're overly expensive. I think it works out roughly about a £10 per model, but you get them in boxes of like 4. So probably work out quite expensive over in Australia, I don't know. But there's Legion, there's Shatterpoint, the ones that I've been painting. There's Legion, which are smaller scale, they're like 28mm, and it's aimed at bigger forces. Not like full-on armies, but small armies. But there's also loads of 3D print stuff out there. In fact, there is, who is it? Epic Miniatures, I think. This month, or March, I think, their release is a load of Star Wars stuff. And one of them is an 8080. And I've always wanted an 8080. I don't have the room for one, but it's... Gonna get some sleep, talk to them. No worries, Oz. Thank you very much for swinging by. And to everyone who's come and hung out today, thank you very, very much. I'm gonna call it there. We have finished the Shatterpoint. Essentially, we've finished the Shatterpoint. So on Monday, I don't know. So next Friday, I'm definitely not streaming because I'm going to be at Headhogs. By that point, I will probably be at Headhogs. Monday, I will try to stream, but there's a strong possibility I won't be, because I have this commission and it is I've just found out I've lost 2 days off the deadline. So it's full steam ahead as soon as I get the paints tomorrow. So yeah, I might say next week is no streams. To be confirmed. Anyway, right. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon.